Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Broomstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Gaudet. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play. Second down play coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a fourth down decision.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. On first down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw with the quarterback off the RPO.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Crucial third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Get a drive going this time. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. On first and 10, looking to throw. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. He escapes the pocket. In the middle, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake out of the field. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a man. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice second and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that previous play. offense looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. Going to try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last drive stalled with the forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He'll throw it off the one pass option. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The receiver makes the catch. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Look out, room to run here. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. 11th play of the drive coming up. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They begin the drive with excellent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Now we run a draw play. It tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Comes up with the catch. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced a fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Single back, takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return starts from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw. So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Movement here from the tight end. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit trying to tie this game up before the break. play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with the running play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Bites through the tackler. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. This will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's
gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He's found some room at the 45. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Same tailback, another carry. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 38-yard line. Third down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. What a kick. It's good from 55. Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring it down, but the gain sets up the offense. First and goal from the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they jump back in front.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. He steps out of the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Tigers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And completion sets up a 3rd down play. Defensive backs up with the line, showing press. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. The tight end grabs it over the middle. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring them down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And now they run the draw play. Look at the quick cut. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Wideouts now clustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Loose football. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense has got this drive going now. A killer penalty to extend it. A fresh set of downs now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly. He puts it on the turf. And the defense comes up with the football.
With wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Grinding away with a running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. We got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking for a receiver. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it down the right side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll field it close to midfield. Powering through a tackle. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Ball handed off. Makes a nice move there. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Down the The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, a field goal here now on fourth down is obvious. You have a chance in the second half to tie the game up. Think about it. I mean, you're right on the doorstep. What are you going to do? Are you going to tie this game? Or are you going to take the lead?
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He got it. The field goal is good. And that ties the game in the final minute of regulation.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. Changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move. And he fumbles. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Breaks free. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll try the left side with a toss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's his 4th point already today. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down play coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The offense comes up on 3rd and long. They'd love to convert, but they don't want to make a mistake. You've got to give your kicker a chance here. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Just trying to get rid of it. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. The offense will set up here on 3rd and long. If nothing else, you want to give your kicker a chance to put 3 on the board. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
So now the field goal team is out here trying to take the lead here in overtime. Makes it look easy. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here we go. A touchdown wins the game here, needing at least a field goal to keep things going. He gets loose, and he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. LSU has moved into the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Plus coverage now from the secondary. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And they finally bring him down at the 5. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here. A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Bootleg looking to throw. Now pass ball is incomplete. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So a crucial third down. Can the defense make a stop and force a field goal attempt? Can he make it to the marker? Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So now it's first down and goal. A great chance to win the game right here. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision